Alright, Alico 3. Today's video, let's do a weekend notable sales recap. So, I pulled some of the boxes that sold. Not all of them, but... And if more than one shows, I don't show the same box twice, so... Here's some boxes. Of course, 2018 Topps update. This thing's been moving up steadily, it seems. I think these were sitting around 100 to 120 around June, and then they kind of jumped up more. So, Topps update 2018 hobby. Here's another crazy riser, 2018 Prism, fueled by Lamar Jackson's MVP season. So this one's really jumped up. 2018 Prism hobby. We've got a 2019 Prism hobby, which is much cheaper than 18, but there hasn't been a player a rookie from this class that's broken out yet. So, and there might not be, so that's something to monitor. 2018 Bowman Jumbo, so 3 autos in this one. This is the HTA Jumbo with Devers on the cover there with Hunter Green. I think he had Tommy John last year, so we'll see kind of how he bounces back. He's a young kid though. This is another Boomer 2018 Contenders hobby. So the odds are you're going to get a $10 on card and some stickers. So it's just crazy to pay almost $500 for this, but people like to gamble. That's what I've learned about the hobby. These are crazy. This is the biggest box I've ever had or sold. This is Bowman Draft 18 Super Jumbo. So look at the... I mean, look at that thing. That thing's heavy too. So I'll ship this in a regional rate box A. It'll fit perfectly in there, and it only costs like $9, so not bad. I like how the post office gives you that option. Let's move on to the cards. So we'll start with the raw stuff. This is pretty low end, but Aaron Rodgers score, base score. The score, and there's also a glossy, but I mean they look about the same. I think the front on the glossy is just a little more shiny. This is a huge sell. Let's take it out of the plastic. So this one was, I want to keep it for the PC, but I just don't think it's mint. It was listed as near mint because this corner just, it looks like it's 8 to 8.5 shape. So I want to eventually get a PSA 9 of this card, but I'm going to have to wait a little bit. I don't know. His stuff's jumping up a lot after the win yesterday. So this is the variation one. So there's the vertical. This is the variation. There's actually less copies of this one, but I think the vertical's worth more. Here is Pasternak. This is really cool. It's a Fleer Showcase Skybox Premium. It's kind of like the Ruby's parallel to 50. It's numbered right there, but 14-15 hockey. So a neat parallel of Pasternak. So there's a couple of Cunha bat downs in here. This is one of the raws. Somebody bought 2 of them, and then I sold another one raw. So I think the bat down's heating back up, but I'm just gonna show one today. So here's a raw bat down. It's probably about an 8, listed near mint. I'm not gonna sell you a card that's like EX mint and expect you to accept that. I'll look the cards over and not send junk out there. I get cards like that in the mail all the time. It's just not acceptable. Pinnacle Jeter 93. I like this card. This one's off center, but not terrible. We've got an Optic Mahomes, base Optic Mahomes. These were about $20 in the summer out in Chicago at the National, so they've jumped up a lot. I think they've tripled. Here's the graded stuff. So Mariota, I don't know. Of course, the Titans are heading to the AFC title, but he's the backup now. Probably be a new team next year with an outside chance to start. So I wouldn't call it. I don't think his career is over, but he's only 25, so this is a bear card for sure. But I don't think it ever got that high. I don't know. Bowman Prospects Chrome, Vlad. Phone's going off. So 2 of these. This back corner on them was showing some white, so they look more like 9s. But people buy the label, so it's the way the hobby is. Topps Francor. This was a CBF item, so items that I haven't, I store them at home on my PC or at the bank vault. They're just cards I like or cards I think look nice for the grade. So I'm not gonna say like how PWCC does that high-end stuff. I'm not gonna go near that. Here's the bat down Acuna Jr. This one's sold. I think he contacted me on Instagram. Maybe. I can't remember. But this was done outside of eBay. So, of course, if we do a deal outside of eBay, friends and family, I can do better. And then PayPal goods, I can do better as well. 70 Topps, Mazin an 8. The back centering bugged me on this one, so I just sold it. Plus, I'm going more towards the SGC for the vintage. So, see that top? I mean, it almost looks miscut. Don't have border on this side, but the front looks pretty good. So it's not the best 8 I've seen, but still a cool card. This is just, I don't really feel the need to keep a card like this. It's cool, it's got good shine, but when the pop's 90%, I don't see the appeal in having a PSA 10. I just don't think the premium is warranted in sets like that when it's not hard to get a 10. Here's a Moss. This was a CBF as well. I just have multiples of this one, so I put one in the store and kind of marked it up a little, and somebody hit the buy it now. Barry Bonds. This is cool. This is the Home Run Kings. This was out of a pack. So this was one of the junk wax success stories. So I think it was like 35 bucks or something. So raw, this would be $1 probably. But Home Run Kings 93. That card's really cool. Here's Carr. I'm just gonna hold it like this because I want to put the price to the left. I guess I can hold it like this. Platinum 2014. Carr stuff's pretty cold. He's kind of settled in as a mid-tier quarterback, not elite. I think his first 2 years or his second season he took a big jump, and then he hasn't really built off that much. So you're 14 platinum. Okay, here's a Mahomes Silver 9. So this card is absolutely red hot. And it peaked in late September, and then it came back a little, and they were going for about 150, and I bought a couple more at 150, but now they're back up. So I just, Chiefs fan, I'm from Kansas City. I just doesn't really make sense to me to pay a huge premium for a card that's essentially a base rookie card. It's not. I mean, it is it has shine like a silver, but it's not like tough to pull like a silver. I would say if you bust 5 hobby boxes of that, you'll pull 2 of those or so. So it's not a tough pull. Promising Forecast. This was cool. I got this off ComC for like, I don't know, $2. Then I sent it in and it got a 10. It looks pretty good. It looks more like a 9.5 Mint Plus. It's got some chipping on there, so Ortiz, but PSA says it's a 10. Okay, this is one. So you've got the Vlad Jr. Prospect Auto. I haven't checked the raws on these. They're probably around 450 right now though. So this was a 10 on the raws. So it's just when these players aren't really that proven in pro baseball, when their prospect bases are, you know, $500-600, like Wander Franco, it just doesn't make sense to me. So Vlad Jr. in a 10. That's 2016 Bowman Chrome. So that's the recap. Some pretty cool stuff selling this weekend. So for people that bought some of this stuff, it'll be out today. So you probably have it Wednesday and Thursday at the latest. That's it, guys. Have a nice day.